What's up, everybody? This is Peter again for Sports Hot Rumors and Debates. How are you guys today? I really thought about making a video yesterday, and I had to work for a long time, and I'm like, you know what? I'll save it to Tuesday morning. I must have made 1,000 videos already with so many topics and all this stuff, and one of my main topics, probably my top topic, is always my Cardinals, right? You always want to talk about your favorite team first before you get into other things. And there's been so many great things about the Arizona Cardinals, so much hype. I'm definitely buying into the hype, I can tell you that much. Here's the deal, though. The Arizona Cardinals have done so many great things the first couple games, and I have definitely said that there's so many things they need to work on. You know, you don't want to get fooled by it, but they definitely should go 5-0. For sure, that was my prediction. Arizona Cardinals decided to just say, you know what? Let's just go the opposite way here and just suck and show you that this was all bullshit for the first couple of games. And let's dive deep into what the hell is going on. The first thing is two things. It's all on the coaching right now, right? I mean, there's no question about the coaching. I like Cliff Kingsbury. He could be a young stud coach who just has it. And you see young guys are the way to go, right? Well, you're looking at it in Green Bay. You're looking at it in the Rams. You're looking at all these young guys who know how to get things going. However, if you're Cliff Kingsbury and you try to be too cute and try to do all these screens and stuff, you're getting bit. And which bothers me is you got bit against the Lions and you didn't learn from that. You didn't do anything right. You didn't run the ball as much as you should. And when you did run the ball, some of the play runnings are flips to the outside, even though you need 1 yard, you're pitching to the right side, 3 yards back, and it doesn't make sense to do that neither. So I'm trying to figure out who is making these decisions, because I don't know why you would put your offense in that situation. Now, Kyler Murray, we clearly know he's a top quarterback. Is he Mahomes? No. Is he Lamar Jackson? No. Lamar's strong and fast, but Lamar doesn't have great accuracy, right? He's a good quarterback. So Kyler Murray could be nasty. The only thing that knocks Kyler Murray is his size. So to get Kyler Murray to play well, he's got to have the open lanes. You either got to get open, you got to do quick routes, because when you play teams that are blitzing him or rushing him, if your receivers are not getting open or you're giving him 3rd and 11s, 3rd and 12s because your first 2 downs, you don't know what the hell you're doing, then you're setting them up for failure, right? So that is what's happening here. But the number one reason right now why we're even worse is the defense is so awful that the first 2 games, I was so impressed with the way the defense was going. You're like, okay, Vance, finally, you figured it out, you got more players. Now, I understand there's injuries, but the way I watched yesterday, it looked like if me and my buddies got a game together, we probably can grab a couple first downs also. Everybody was open. There was no way that Bridgewater was scared on 3rd down. They were getting 3rd down, first downs easy. After that, Bridgewater was able to run whenever he wants. Mike Davis decided to take Christian McCaffrey's place and run and catch all over us. So if you're struggling with the Panthers and the Lions, what the hell are you going to do coming up after the Jets? You know, and I'm assuming you're going to beat the Jets, but it's not the best assumption anymore, because before I would say easily, and now it's like, well, if you can't stop anybody, and Crowder and Smith maybe can run up the middle on you, so who the hell knows anymore? So I'm starting to panic with saying, you know what, okay, maybe we weren't the best team that we hoped that we could be, which is fine. You know, you always want to pump up your team and think the best, and if it doesn't work, fine. But you're definitely a good team, and now you're showing that Keyshawn Johnson is making us all look, and I think I owe him an apology, because I called him insane, and a lot of people said, shut up. And this guy is laughing in our face, and he deserves to gloat, because they are right now a 6-7 win team. And it's a very realistic chance if they play like this, they're going to struggle so bad, because after next week, after the Jets, there's Cowboys, there's Rams, there's Niners, there's the Bills, there's the Patriots, and most of all, there's 2 games against the Seahawks. So what the hell are you going to do when you have to play those teams? You can't do it. You just can't. You understand? I know the injury's there, but there's no excuse. So if Arizona plays like this, 1, you're wasting Kyler Murray. 2, you're definitely to mention, I'm sorry I didn't mention this, Patrick Peterson, and I loved the guy for so many years, but it looks like it's time now. He's getting burnt so bad. He looks slow, old. And I feel for this guy. And I'm sure if he heard me, he would say, fuck you. But I'm sorry. What do you want me to say when you see Robbie Anderson and guys getting off the line so fast? He just doesn't look like the guy that, we come to love. And I thought this year maybe he has a lot to prove. And I don't know if it's injuries. I don't know if it's no preseason, but it doesn't look good, right? And if it wasn't for Buda Baker a few games ago and everything, saving this defense, right? So what the hell is going to happen if there is an injury or two? Nobody can step up. We don't have guys ready. I want you to take a look at the Patriots yesterday. I want you to take a look at how all their guys were injured and they almost beat the Chiefs. And if it wasn't for Brian Hoyer doing ignorant things, if Stidham was in the game the whole time, they would have beat the Chiefs. Which is why I don't know why Belichick didn't do that in the first place. But that's what I'm trying to say. Belichick has the third, fourth string guys ready to come in. It seemed like the Cardinals don't have it. So what's the point of giving Kenyon Drake? Like, what is the point in getting Kenyon Drake to stay with us again if you're not going to get him the ball? Now, fine, you don't believe in him? Give Edmonds a chance. Then give Edmonds, because I like Edmonds. And if it wasn't for Edmonds making an amazing play on the first touchdown, I don't even think we would have scored there. It was a terrible play on third down, and he had to make an amazing move. So what the hell is going on? What's going on with the play calling? That's what that needs to happen. The play calling is going to also change the defense, because if you capitalize on these plays, the defense won't look as bad. You understand? The defense won't look as bad when you're scoring, because then you get more of a chance. Again, we're doing what we did last year, where we can't come out, we go 3 and out, we have the ball with time of possession. What I mentioned even when we were winning, I said this is going to be a problem. So if we're getting 1 minute or 2 minutes and we're giving the ball right back, get the ball again, 1 minute, 2 minutes, what do you expect the defense to do? And that is no excuse for Vance Joseph at all. But I'm just saying, like, it's not helping him. So what happens next week? You probably beat the Jets and you go 3-2, but easily you should have been 4-1. Easily. Probably 5-0, but at least 4-1. And this is going to be a big problem. And I'm not really worried about just the record or something like that. I'm worried about how we're looking against these teams. Cliff has to do something, and he has to do something quick, because otherwise we're just going to be another team with a lot of talent. And if it doesn't work with Cliff, I'll tell you what happens. They'll give him another chance, and then they'll just get a veteran coach who can make Kyler Murray's plays easier and do something. Because right now, these sexy plays and these plays are not working in the NFL. And what I'm more worried about is not that it's not working, it's just the adjustment part of it. Why haven't we adjusted to this? Why haven't we done some simple plays? Why haven't we just get back to the run? Why haven't we thrown nice little plays up the middle? Why is it working why is it getting to this point? You understand? It absolutely doesn't make any sense to me. It absolutely doesn't make any sense to me. Sorry, I had to pause it a second. I'm just trying to figure out for the life of me why, when you're a team who's up and coming and you see what's not working for a year and a half, when you did it last year and you've seen your mistakes and you do it this year and it didn't work against the Lions, why do you keep trying these plays that are going to be maybe 30 or 40% work? Why aren't you just going to the basics? Because you have a guy in Kyler Murray that if the basic don't work, he can make something happen. But the main problem is on first and second down, okay? When on first down, let's and before I go inside, I want to say this. On first down, if you're throwing a screen and not establishing the run and it doesn't work, now you got 2nd and 10, right? Now you run the ball with Drake and he gets 2 yards. Now you got 3rd and 8, okay? And then after that, you're either should be throwing a play up the middle or something like that. Again, then you're throwing a short play again, trying to get blocks or trying to make something happen. You're not trying anything. It just looks like some of these play callings are before the first down. They're not working at all, okay? So what you need to do is you need to run on first, or maybe run with Kyler on first. Get a first down. Let him or Drake run the ball on first down. Get 3-4 yards, right? Get 2nd and 6. Then you can do maybe your screen to get 3 yards. Now you're making it 3rd and 3, right? But you cannot, hi, how are you, kiddo? You cannot do that. Sorry, I'm looking at the school. So you cannot do that, okay? It's got to be different. You got to be able to change the aspect of making the defense guess more. You got to simplify it. You got to shorten the plays. You got to make it a lot easier for Kyler and the offense to get first downs and open up the field more. When you're taking these chances, one drive is going to look sexy, 3 drives are going to look awful. That's what's going to happen. It happened last year, and I thought we learned from it because at the end of the year, we ran the ball a lot with Kenyon Drake, and we looked like a different team. Coming into this year, it needs to go right back to Kenyon, and it needs to go right back to Edmonds. That's my opinion, and for us Cardinal fans, man, I'm hoping this was just a 2-game learning period and they change, and all of a sudden we beat the Jets and we shock the Cowboys, because the Cowboys clearly don't play defense, but they sure can score. And if Vance Joseph's wonderful defense is going to do this, we're in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.